Welcome to Keeping in Sync with Microsoft 365 for this week, the 13th of November. I'm your host, Loryan Strant. Let's get on with the show. Starting as every week with a disclaimer and reminder that certain dates may change, certain timelines may be affected and pruned, and certain settings may or may not be available in your organization or prevented based on certain settings or certain licenses. So you may or may not see them. Enough certainty for you there. Now, FindTime is a great feature that's been around in Microsoft 365 for many years and allows you to propose meeting times for multiple people inside and outside the organization, have them vote, and then it automatically sends out the meeting invite for the agreed upon time. Now, a few years ago, it was going to be killed off because of a replacement feature, but a number of us made some noise as the new feature was web only. And so it was kept alive for a while. And now for some other time, we've had the schedule poll feature in Outlook on the web. However, the good news is that it is currently rolling out to Outlook Desktop Classic. It's already available in new because that is pretty much just Outlook for the web in a desktop app. For the regular users of Outlook, we will see it in our desktop apps very soon. And as a result, it is time for FindTime to then finally retire. This is happening across the week beginning December 11th, 2023. Across that week at some point, the FindTime add-in will stop working, but by that stage, you should have the scheduling polls feature enabled anyway. So thank you for your service, FindTime. Now, speaking of another feature that was there, then wasn't there and is back again, is soon you'll be able to make your video interactive and more engaging by adding a survey, quiz, or poll using Microsoft Forms anywhere in the video timeline in Stream. Now, some of you who've used this feature before say, hang on, I could already do that. And the reality is you could. The great thing with this functionality is that this interactivity can be added, edited, and previewed in the Stream web app in the edit mode by users with editing permissions. And you can then go to Forms to view responses, share a summary link with answers and scores in Microsoft Forms, and viewers can actually also use the video timeline markers to navigate interactive content. So as I was saying, this functionality previously did exist in the classic Stream portal, which is where this screenshot actually comes from, because we don't have that functionality yet in the new version. But it will be rolling out early December 2023 to late January 2024. Additionally, you'll also be able to add annotations that can include hyperlinks and text on your timeline, which is rolling out at the same time. Now, the green room feature in Microsoft Teams allows presenters and organizers to prepare before attendees join. What it actually allows you to do is to test audio and video settings, practice sharing content, and communicate with other organizers and presenters while you are actually in the meeting, but before you've actually allowed other people in, so they don't see things like the chat and the content that's on the screen. Now, previously, this did require a Teams Premium license, but will soon be available to everyone, and will be enabled by default if you use the Teams webinar feature, which is meetings, but with a lot of stuff wrapped around it. This is actually available now, and just to clarify, this is a feature that previously did require a Teams Premium license, but now it doesn't. I understand how that would be confusing, given it's usually the other way around. Now, the Who bot in Microsoft Teams is also a feature that's been around for a number of years, and it was designed to help you find information about anyone in your organization. As Microsoft is working to improve the functionality delivered in the feature, because the Who bot hasn't really changed for a while, and they're working to provide a better user experience, the current version of the Who bot will be retired, and the new functionality will transition to Microsoft Copilot in the future. This is great from a product perspective because what they're saying is they're going to remove a feature and at some point add a feature that not everybody will be licensed for, and they're not saying when. But in any case, the Who bot will no longer tell you who from mid-December 2023, pretty soon. Now, Microsoft Teams users will soon be able to create custom backgrounds for their announcement posts with the generative AI power of Microsoft Designer. For organizations with Teams Premium, cha-ching, users will have access to DALL-E, no, not Wall-E, DALL-E, which is a text-to-image generator, which you can then use to customize your backgrounds. Effectively, it'll just take the text you've got there and you can select from various generated options, as well as going to Microsoft Designer to customize them further, taking your announcements from this boring announcement to this not boring announcement. Woo! Pretty pictures. This is rolling out early November to early December this year. And that's it for keeping in sync with Microsoft 365 this week.